Hello everybody, this is Saberwolf, another running build for you today. Today we're going over the Paragon. Now I did release this build on YouTube a little while ago, however, this person right here, I'm just going to flash his name up because I'm not going to be able to pronounce it, but he directed me to another skill to use that makes his build even better, and sure enough, it does. So thank you for that, and I'm going to be sharing the new version of this build for you right now. The two running skills we're going to use is not a stance, not an enchantment, but it's actually a shout. So it makes it so you cannot, so these skills cannot be removed. Even Wild Blow won't even remove this. So this is a very good build to use when running through various areas in Tyria. We have incoming and fall back. Basically, these two skills are virtually the same, only fall back is 10 energy versus incoming is 5. But basically, what both these skills do is that it makes you run 33% faster, which is faster than a warrior, and you gain 14 health per second. Now, this isn't regen, so this is stackable. You're actually physically being healed 14 health per second. This is equal to 7 pips of regen, which is very, very high. Now, with these two skills that you're bouncing back and forth, the total recharge is 20 seconds, and each one lasts 10 seconds. So you run one for 10 seconds, bounce to the other one for 10 seconds, and then go back to the previous one for 10 seconds again. So you can constantly upkeep this throughout the whole entire run. Now, with this, before you start out, you actually use Mending Refrain. This is what the person told me. That it lasts 15 seconds, so it lasts longer than these two shouts, and it gives you 3 health regeneration. Now the cool thing about this skill is every time you use a shout, or every time a shout ends on an ally, you will renew itself. So every time one of these run skills ends, Mending Refrain will renew itself and keep that 7 health regeneration on you constantly. The combination of one of these running skills with Mending Refrain gives you equal to 10 pips of regen. Now again, this is stackable because incoming and fallback are not health regen by pips. Now also, if you're continuing to go through an area and you get below 75% health, you can actually use Never Surrender. Now, since it's also a shout, you don't have to stop to use this. You can just keep on running and hit it. This gives you another 5 more health regeneration, which is equal to 10 HP per second. And again, you can use it if you're getting below 75% health. Now, in total, when you use, like for instance, incoming with Mending Refrain and a Never Surrender, you're getting 8 pips of regeneration plus an extra 14 health per second, which in total gives you 15 pips of health regeneration per second, stackable because incoming stacks, basically giving you 30 HP per second constantly as you're running through an area. Very, very good, very, very durable. Now, as you can see on the other skills on the bar, I don't exactly have a strong health gain skill like a Woe or a Glimmer of Light. However, with this much regeneration, plus the fact you're a Paragon with extra armor, you shouldn't have too much of a problem. Other skills in this bar, we have Cure Hex, which removes a hex and heals you for 72 HP, and Remove Hex, which just basically flat out removes the hex, but it has a quicker recharge than Cure Hex. Other two skills we have is Mending Touch removes 2 conditions and heals you for 36 HP per condition you remove, which gives you, again, 72 health, just like Cure Hex if you remove 2 conditions. And Remedy Signet, which actually loses 1 condition, and it's a signet, so it's free. For attributes, we have reworked this to fit the Mending Refrain in. You're using 14 points in command. That is a command headpiece with a +1 command rune on that. We're using 8 in motivation to reach the 3 health regeneration pips for Mending Refrain. We're using 4 points in leadership because basically that's what was left over. You need at least 2 points to get 1 energy gain back to yourself, because when you use a shout, you gain 1 energy point for every 2 ranks for ally that gets your shout. And I put it up to 4 because once in a while you do run past an ally in the regular map area, so you actually will gain 2 energy if you happen to run past an ally when you hit a skill. Also, you have 7 points in healing prayers and 7 points in protections prayers for the Cure Hex and the Mending Touch. And also for equipment wise, again, we're using the +5 energy and the +30 on our axe because we're not fighting, we're running, so you need a little extra energy. And we're also using a command shield because our base attribute is command, so we are going to get the full 16 armor. and you get plus 30 health. And although the inscription is wrong, as you can tell, this is reduced blinding. Actually, it should be reduced crippling by 20%, which will speed you up. If it's a short duration on the cripple, you won't have to use an actual removal skill to get rid of it. Alright, let's run through this area up ahead here. Again, we're going to start with Mending Refrain, and then we're going to bounce back and forth between incoming and fall back, which will upkeep Mending Refrain as running through an area. Alright, we're going to cast Mending Refrain right now, and away we go. Here comes incoming. Now again, this is a constant 10 HP regeneration. As you can tell, my bar is not even moving, even though I have a degen skill plus the extra 14 health from the incoming and fall back. And because incoming ended, Mending Refrain is upkeeping at the same time. And now if you use incoming and fall back together in case you're going through a harder area, you will be able to heal even higher at plus 14 per time. And as you can see, my bar barely even moved through that whole entire area we just ran through. Well, I hope you like this build and try the Paragon Runner out sometime. And as always, I will talk to you later. Thank you and have a great day.